Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Saviryam Karva Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vedvishavai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We will chant the 17th and the 18th shloka. Tesham Jnani Nitya Yukta Ekabhaktir Vishishyate Priyo hi jnaninotyartham Aham sacha mama priyaha Udara sarva evaite Jnani tvatmaiva me matam Asthita sahi yuktatma Mamevanuttamangatim. So in this way, the section started with the Maya Shakti, a very, very beautiful, delusory, creative power of God. This Maya Shakti is so awesome that the creation which she has presented in front of us, it is so beautiful that most of the people, they don't care also about God. Who has created? He says, forget it. Enjoy the dish. Why are we bothered about who's the cook? So most of the people, they are enjoying the dish. They are enjoying the creation. They are enjoying the objects and all the pleasures. And this is why they are missing out on the love of God. Nobody is saying that you don't enjoy the world, you don't see the world, but there is another possibility, that your mind is beautiful, loving, caring, intelligent. Then you go around, then you see the world, then you enjoy the world. But if your mind is stressed, disturbed, always seeking, any problem in life comes, you are under a burden. You are ill, you are diseased. And can these pleasures really bless us? So God has given this creation to us. He says, don't worry, you are my child. I have created this thing for you. But all the anxieties and worries and disturbance and the stresses in your mind, because of that, you are not able to live. And you are a permanent customer of your doctor. You are spending so much on medicines and going to hospital so many times in a year. What has happened to you? And when I look at your face, it is all the time so dull, with so many burden on you. That is not the way to live. You should certainly live your life to the best possible extent, but you need to be healthy for that. And healthy is not merely that your physical body should be healthy, that is also very important. Everybody needs to take care of their physical body, but your personality does not merely comprise of this single body. You have prana, you have mind, you have an intellect. This entire composite entity is called you. At least, from the worldly point of view, that is a very important component of you. You are more than that also. You are the consciousness in it. You are the life principle in it. You are the jiva in it. Your body should be fine, your mind should be beautiful, your intellect should be sharp and intelligent and enlightened. You've come in this world, know the world and live properly. That is what knowledge is all about. But in case if I'm blinded by the things outside so much that I neither know myself, neither know the truth of the things outside, then that is not good education. That is education in which you are going to definitely suffer in life. Any person who is enlightened, intelligent, will always make the best of everything over here. So nobody is saying that things outside and the people and the objects and the various kind of relationships, enjoyments, don't do that. It's not like that. These things are for you, but you should be intelligent enough. That is the only prescription, suggestion which is given. And the first thing you need to know about yourself. Who are you? I don't know exactly. I'm something, very nice. I love myself, I love everything, but I do not know really the answer of this question of who am I? So this is a proof of my ignorance, and I will keep on stumbling in the life, falling and getting hurt. Somebody who is blindfolded, take him in a room and just leave him. Either he'll break his hand, legs or head, or even maybe the furniture there. Person who does not see properly will only be hurting himself or the people. So the message of Bhagwan is live an enlightened life. Know yourself, know the world. It's a beautiful world, but what is the truth of this world? People who do not know, they alone get, deluded. Mohitam na vijanati. Not only they get more and more confused, but because of confusion, because of delusion, they will not know. Their intellect will be veiled, properly covered. And now Bhagwan starts, he says, okay, I will tell you why people, they do not even love me. I have given this life, this beautiful body. Still they don't know me. They don't love me. Why is it? So there he introduced the principle of karma. Good karma is always helpful to make your mind beautiful, intelligent. Karma is such an important thing that it will make your life comfortable, wealthy, secure, self-reliant. You can take care of your people properly if you do karma properly. And the art of doing karma is the subject matter of so many chapters of Gita. How to do good karmas. Otherwise, your fingers will get burnt. Karma is such a thing that, it has ups and downs. It has success and failure. So therefore, be ready for, learning. Always keep on learning the lessons of life. But in the process of karma, some people, they become so desperate, so egoistic, so selfish, that this selfishness will spoil the mind. It will spoil, their relationships. It will spoil their health. And so many kind of diseases, they are prompted just by our stresses, our disturbances. So always make it a point, in order to have good health, your mind should be positive, intelligent. It is your mind, just like it is, this is your body, so also it is your mind. And mind plays the most important role for your health. So keep your mind beautiful. And how to keep your mind beautiful? That is a $1,000,000 question. You need to ask this. You need to study that. You need to, learn from wise people. Just as, you learn how to keep your body also fit. So also keep your mind beautiful. And do your karmas nicely. So those people who keep on living in such a way where they are so selfish, they are insensitive, they don't care a damn about other people, other beings also. They are ready for any kind of compromises. They are called dushkriti. So namam dushkritino mudha prapadyante naradamaha. They are the lowest in this entire scheme of things. I consider them to be pathetic. They may consider them to be very smart. Because by doing bad karma, robbing and stealing and hurting, they may have accrued so many wealth and whatnot. But in my list, they are stupid fellows. They're not intelligent. They're not good people. And never rely on them. Whenever you get a chance, you just see whether this fellow is too selfish or not. Keep distance. They're always going to deceive you. They'll always, whenever they get a chance, they have no compunction to hurt you. They can hurt you, they can kill you, and they can do anything. This is what evil is all about. Whenever there is evil in the mind, when there is no intelligence, no proper wisdom, those people, they're not good. So he says, because this is, the indication of people outside, you need not be a very wise man to see whether this person is good or bad. See the karmas. Always selfish, pray for them. Wish them good, because they are going down the drain. They will definitely suffer in life. In case if you know the truth, help them. But they'll not listen. They'll not listen to their parents, their gurus, and the scriptures. They don't listen to anybody. They are so arrogant, I know what has to be done. Please keep your teaching to yourself. I know how to live my life. Thank you for your advice, but I don't need that. I'm intelligent enough to find my way. This is the arrogance they have. Who can teach them? They need terrible sorrows in life to realize that they are stupid fellows. Sorrow is very helpful for people to realize that we do not know. Some people will only, invite sorrow. Then only they'll realize, no, I was wrong, I should have learned, I should have been humble, I should have listened to you earlier. Okay, doesn't matter. Whenever you wake up, it's fine. But wake up. Be humble. Be knowledgeable. Always keep on learning. And at least study the life story of all great people. This is how they lived. And even now, if you see around, if any good people in the world, they'll be so simple and humble. That is the beauty. That is the reason because of which they keep on learning. So that is why, humility, knowledge is very important. This is a fact. I'm not talking out of my hat. I'm not talking out of any imagination. This is the world in which we are living. And we know there are people right now also in the world. You try to explain to them, they are so dumb, so stupid that they don't listen to anything. They are not bothered about their own health, own mind, own happiness, success, nothing. They are not driven by intelligence, they are driven by whims and fancies. So such people Bhagwan calls as Dushkriti. And Dushkriti people forget about devotion to God. They can never do it. If they want, you tell them get up 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning, forget it. They are so helpless people, they just can't get up. What to talk of doing great things in life? This is the power of the determination and resolution. The Sankalp Shakti is so pathetic that they can't do anything which they wish to do. What are you going to do in life? Just talking out of your hat, baseless things. If you can start doing good karmas. Start behaving like a good person. Isn't it a fact? If a person cannot even do good karmas and lead a very healthy life, what do you expect? Do meditation. That is meditation for them. That is the only thing which they can do. Brood all the time. Despondent, depressed. That is the description. So, okay, fine. They still got a human life and they will have to live through it, suffering endlessly and making others around them also suffer. If there is one such depressed person in your family, everybody has problem. What to do? Still they are like that. You take them to a doctor. You'll have to take them because they'll not go by themselves. Sunnamam dushkritino mudha prapadyante naradhama. They are the lowest among human beings. That is the classification of Bhagavan Krishna. And he says there are good people also. And those good people, they are Sukriti. The first thing about your goodness is, your karmas. So I need to give you some karmas. And thereafter I see. There's responsibility. Can you please do this karma? If you tell them, and they've got, all the punishment which they can imagine, doing karma. I have to do karma. Yes, I'm requesting you to please do karma. Can you do one karma for me? Well, you are saying so, I will try, but otherwise I don't do karma. Even in my house I don't do karma. What to talk about doing in ashram? Dushkriti cannot do, Sukriti, whatever karma you give to them. You ask them to sing bhajan, you ask them to do puja. It's a joy to watch them. Even one flower they will take and keep in front of Bhagavan with all the love and devotion. They are awake all the time. Good karmas is, a sign of awakened people. Any karma you do, make it an excellent thing to do. And take care of your health also. And health is not merely your physical body, but also your mind. Because you are body, mind, intellect all put together. So Bhagwan says, the moment you start doing good karma, your mind becomes good, intelligent, awakened. And it's only such mind will shortly start believing in God, start loving God. Because it is common sense. Whenever there is an effect, there has to be a cause. When the world is running so beautifully, there has to be an administrator, a manager. Where in the world you find beautiful administration but no administrator? Effect is there but no cause. So God is there all the time. They start believing in God. Not only start believing in God, but also start loving God. God, why did you bless me with this beautiful life? In order to go to a movie, I have to purchase a ticket. I have to spend money. And when I come into the world and see the show, this is a beautiful show. And I did not spend anything. Nobody asked any ticket from me. Do you want to go to the world and see this beautiful planet and the skies and the 3D show? Did you purchase a ticket? It's only love of God. So shortly, intelligent people, sensitive people, they start loving God and they start believing in God. Believing in the existence of God is no big stuff. It is obvious common sense. Everybody should believe in God. In case if your eyes, in case you have some intellect, understanding, you're an educated person, and believing in cause and effect, then definitely, if this world is running, then cause is there. So they become believers of God and they'll become devotees of God, lovers of God. But this is a very subtle journey, slow and steady journey. So he told about the four kinds of devotees. Artharthi, Jigyasu, Artha and Jnani. So these are the different classifications of devotees. Some go to God only when need is there. Some go because they want to get knowledge. There are some people who never believe in God otherwise day to day, but only when they are just about to, die at that time. Oh, are you there, God? If you are there, please help me. At that time, there is a desperate call. SMS from God, devotee. God, please help me. I am in dire straits and danger. So that is called as the Artha Bhakta. And the final one was the Jnani Bhakta. Jnani Bhakta is that who goes to God, who prays to God. He sings glories of God, he worships God, but he doesn't want anything. Why they don't want anything? Because they know that God is beautiful. Just as there is a beautiful flower and you sing the beauty of flower and you write a poem about flower. Why are you writing about the flower? Because it is beautiful. Why do I sing glories of God? Because God is great. God is intelligent. God is loving. Look at this world, how creative God is. That is why I am saying I take inspiration from Him. So, some people, they see God, the beauty of God. Not only that, Bhagwan says that they see me as their very Atma, as their very self. I am their self and he is myself also. I am his Atma and he is my Atma. We both are so close to each other. Like in every language you say, you are my heart, you are my love. Oh my love, oh my darling, oh my sweetheart. You are, residing in my heart. That is the kind of love which Jnanis have for God. And they are always connected with each other. So this was what he says, even though Jnani is right on the top. The love of a Jnani for God is selfless. They don't ask anything. But it is not a problem in case if you ask. A child is there, he doesn't understand everything at that time, still he believes in God, he loves God. To whatever extent the child can understand, but start loving God, believing in God. Belief in the existence of God is the first step. Always believe in the existence of God. You are never alone in the creation. Even if you go deep into the forest, always believe God is with you. There is God around. So always believing in God, that is the first step. And slowly, slowly they keep discovering the beauty, the truth of God. And thus, so if you ask in the beginning, I don't mind. But certainly, I know whenever you will come to the temple or any place, I know you will have some requisition, some list. And you will start by singing the glories. God, you are great, you are beautiful. You say, oh, come to the point. What do you want? This time, what do you want? Every time, whenever you have a problem, you come to me only. I don't mind. Very good. At least you this much belief you have in me. But don't waste time. So many people, they are waiting. Come to the point. Yes, my wife is creating problem for me. Please set her right. Okay, fine. I have noted you down and I'll see to it what I can do. But I don't interfere in the life of anyone. I'll just send them good messages and hope that everybody is fine. But I love everyone. But you are never comparable to a Jnani. Always remember that you are a selfish guy and you always go to God for a purpose. Whenever you have purpose, you have greater prasad, more beautiful flowers, more agarbatti, more fragrance and more everything. God will know that you want something. Depending upon the size of your laddu, I will know that what is the intensity of your desire. In one place I went, in a temple, somewhere on the western side of the country, there they say, we prepare laddu of this size. And they really prepare. So many people, they work and they think that giving bigger laddu means, greater devotion. What is their understanding doesn't matter. They may be child, they may be not very intelligent. But that is what they think. In this place, you can, get laddu in months. One is tons, literally. So you get so many laddus. There is one temple in South India where it's called Tirupati, where the laddus are 1 kg. Says this one big size laddu. One laddu for the whole family. And they're very tasty laddus. I tell you. Somebody comes from Tirupati. Guruji, I have brought laddu from Tirupati. I say, please do come to the ashram and give some laddu. It's such a tasty laddu. All the dry fruits and sweets and honey and whatnot together, put together, and they prepare, and they don't become bad for a long time. They are so pure. And they think that, God is hungry, I want to give them laddu. God is giving them this material for laddu. But it's all right. Udara sarva evaite. Whoever believes in God and in whatever way the person starts expressing their love for God, I will bless them. And I will, see to it that their problems, to whatever extent is possible, I will certainly help them. So that is His promise. Asthita sahi yuktatma mahameva bhaktamam gatim. But when you come to Jnani Bhakta, if you know the truth of yourself and also of God, then you are a class apart. You are already one with Paramananda, ultimate joy. And you get what is called as Anuttamam Gatim. Anuttamam Gati is that, Uttam Gati is great Gati, great state. Anuttamam, there, that which has nothing greater than this. Normally, some people will say, ultimate Gati. So that kind of Gati these people, they get. So, Bhagwan says, these very good people are doing good karmas, but their life started with good karmas. And good karma has the potential, the capacity to make your minds beautiful, to make your intellect sharper. This was one of the questions which was asked, that how to make my intellect more beautiful. Devotion is a very, very good thing. Always, take out time to invoke devotion for God. Invocation of devotion towards God every day. And especially, 2 times a day is very good. The moment you get up and the moment you are going to sleep. If these 2 times you can invoke love for God, respect for God, devotion for God, then you see a transformation in your life. Your intellect also becomes beautiful, free from worries. And now Bhagavan continues further. He says that to attain this state of ajnani is something great. And they have not done it in one life. They have devoted themselves again and again, every minute. Every moment of their life, which was only devoted for this goal. Then they attain this state. So that is what is the subject matter of the next shloka. Let us chant the shloka number 19. He says, Bahunam janmanam ante Jnanavan man prapadyate Vasudeva sarvamiti Samahatma sudurlabha. So to become a jnani, you will require consistent, intelligent, focused approach. In fact, this is true for any goal. Any goal, if you really like to succeed, then you have to have a consistent application and dedication. You should have love and passion towards something in life. In case if somehow you are devoid of any inspiration and passion, you're going down the hill. You'll start becoming tamasi. You'll become dull. And other gunas of this prakriti, they'll start overwhelming you. They'll become dominant in you. So the best way is to always keep your mind very inspired, focused, dedicated. Have some goal because of which you are inspired, bubbling with energy, enthusiasm. And good goals, consistent goals are not about personal achieving something. Suppose you are only motivated by egoistic goals. You know what will be the difference? I want that, but I cannot get that, and then you get depressed. There are people, who get ill, who get depressed, who get stressed. Why should a person get stressed by any challenges in life? It's an important question to understand. Doing something is never stressful. When this Prime Minister of our country, he took over as Prime Minister, the whole country was in, doldrums, pathetic. Economy was not good, it was dirty, it was corrupt, it was terrible in every field. The international standing of the country was also not very good. But that is the country which he inherited. And he took up the challenge. I'll try my best. It was a great dream, a great, goal which he had. And he was getting opposition from everyone. Whether it is opposition, whether it is press, whether it is judiciary, everybody was becoming like a stumbling block for him. But this fellow is never stressed. He is never bothered. Why is it that some people, they do not get bothered? Why is it that some people, they get disturbed so much that they become ill, they've got to be hospitalized for the stress and stress-induced illnesses? This is something very important. Everybody should know that. When your motivation is egoistic, then you are susceptible to stress. I want to do, but I cannot do. Gone. Boom. Why the hell you cannot do? Why is it that you make yourself so incapable? Are your dreams not practical? Is your approach not very intelligent? Every time you have a great dream and then you fall back, you are an ill person thereafter. Diseased person, despondent, depressed. Why is that happening to you? You are disenthused. No, I'm not feeling like doing it. Why? Why you are not feeling like doing it? I cannot do it, I'm a failure. Why do you say you are a failure? You have not even tried till now. A person who has not even tried is saying that I am a failure. And that is a funny thing. You gave a try, and the beauty is that real joy is not reaching somewhere but living in a dynamic, positive manner. Do you enjoy the journey or do you enjoy reaching some place? Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the struggle. Enjoy the challenges. Enjoy the execution of your karma. The doing of something great should be a matter of greater motivation, joy. Think about fundamentals of life properly. Any great man, it's your country, your ancient forefathers, your history. See, any country Whoever has really attained something, they always, had great challenges, always inspired to do something, but not for egoistic purpose. I want to do for myself, I want to become famous, I want to become rich, then you've had it. It's a petty goal. It is wrong because you don't know you're already a rich person. You have got human life. No, I'm working so that I can just get a laptop and a computer and then I will start working nicely. You stupid fellow, you have a supercomputer on your shoulders. Do you know that? Portable, rechargeable supercomputer on your shoulder. There may be some people who have palm tops and laptops and desktops. What do you have? Shoulder top. And what that shoulder top, just imagine the kind of RAM it has and the memory it has and the multi processing and all these kind of things. You are blessed with that. So there was a person who says, God, why am I so poor? Why don't you make me a rich man? I want to somehow become a rich man. Why are you bothered about rich man? Because I'm very poor. Okay, fine. So that person, comes back to this guy and says, there's an emergency. Somebody has met with an accident. And that fellow has, destroyed one of the kidneys. And he is ready to pay 10 lakh rupees. 10 lakh, how many millions it is? 1 million rupees. Or convert into dollars, USD. 1 million USD is ready to give. Can you just give one, donate one kidney to him? You have two of them. One is a stepney, one is being used. Can you give? So what are you talking about? How can I give my kidney to anyone? He says, you will get 1 million USD. Still, okay, your wish, you don't want to give, don't give. But at least don't say you are a poor man. You're carrying a 10, so many lakhs of $1 million material in your stomach. Is that a poor man? Then somebody comes, I want liver transplant. Can you give me a part of your liver? Liver? My liver to you? Nonsense. I'm such a poor man, how can I give you? So he's going to give you 25 lakhs for that. And he counted and he says, two eyes you have, you can donate one of them. You will be nearer Advaita because only one wish. He says, no chance. He says, just think, 5 million you're going to get, one live eyes. Then somebody says, after your death, you donate your heart to somebody. While living, certainly you cannot do that. And you'll get so, I am not going to give. My heart is only for my beloved. It's not for any Tom, Dick and Harry. I'm not going to give that. Okay, don't give, but just calculate. How much you are carrying in your body? Kidney, liver, eyes. And I've just talked few of them. There is a whole list. You are a rich man. You are carrying so much. And still, stupid fellow, you are saying I am a poor man. I want to earn money because I am such a poor man, My father, my mother, she has to do this and they are living in this. I want to earn. carrying a supercomputer on your head and going around crying? Do you still want to ask who is the most stupid person on earth? This is it. This is the guy. Just because not knowing your truth, your reality. So, wise men, intelligent men, they don't have four hands. They don't have four legs. They don't have four eyes and two heads. That will look like a Rakshasa. They have the same two hands, two legs and everything, but they are intelligent. They know what all resources they have. And they work focused way, dedicated way, and not for egoistic ends. This education is extremely important, which is not given in our schools or colleges anywhere. You go to any college anywhere, even colleges abroad. I know somebody who is just coming to India. In Oxford University, I asked that fellow that, that's one of the most beautiful universities in the world. Are they taught, are you all people taught over there, or you teach other people that how resourceful is man, how rich is man, how blessed is man? Is any course there like that? He says, no, Guruji. And then what the hell you say? You are the most beautiful university, very good university in the world. You're only running after money, money. Getting degree of this university, you will get a greater job. Can't you think anything about except money? Wherein your priority list is devotion and knowledge and wisdom. Anything you know about that? That is out of my course. And they are educated people. What kind of education this is? The first and foremost education is the dignity of man by getting proper self-knowledge. Do you have self-knowledge? Do you know who you are? From where you have come? What is your reality? What is your truth? What are your capacities? What are your potential? None of these things you know. And still you have the audacity to say, I am a very intelligent man. I am an educated man. When I went to my Guruji, I says, Guruji, I am an educated man, a science student. And later on, after a few classes, he kept on telling us, what is your truth? I went to him and said, Guruji, I am an educated illiterate. I thought I am a literate person. Today, you know what is implied by literacy? Even in the government of India, literacy is because you can write, you can have your signature and get a bank account. That is the only definition of literacy in the land of Vedas. That is the definition of literacy in the land of Bhagwad Gita. And still, they go to different lands and say, our country has got Bhagwad Gita. But have you studied Gita? No, not really. I don't have time for that. I was very busy. Busy in what? Busy in producing children. Busy in taking care of my family and earning money. So real literacy has to begin with knowing yourself first. And every student has to know that first. What is this world in which we have come? What is the truth over here? Who is running the show? What is the nature of government over here? The government of the whole cosmos. And who is the master of all these things? What is it because of which the nature dances to the tunes? You don't know all that. No, I know only how to earn money. Wow, interesting. I don't need that kind of education. Or let us say I don't need just that kind of education. That is also fine, that's no problem. But stupid people having money is only creating more nuisance in the world. Like terrorists have, arms and ammunitions, it is just like that. Stupid fellows having nuclear bombs. Are they very good for the world? Terrorists having AK-47 and what all AKs have now come. India is manufacturing with the help of Russia AK-103. That is a very sophisticated Kalish now. How do you say that? I don't know. But very good rifle. But who's handling the rifle? Terrorist. Just as a terrorist having sophisticated weapons does not help the country, does not help that person, so also a person who is not even aware of who they are, what is their truth, what is the truth of creation, what is the truth of world, still they have a lot of resources. Are you just thirsty about resources, or are you more bothered about happiness and fulfillment? Making a life better, a heaven over here. After discussing all these things with one of my friends, one of my shishyas in Oxford, he is now inspired by this. He says, Guruji, this is the goal I have got now. It's not about money. It's about making heaven on earth. That is my dream, that is my prayer, and that is my wish. I want to study more about that so that I can create real good heaven on earth. Everybody is happy. Money, if you want, you let me know. Whatever I have, it's for you. I said, forget about that. First, learn to buy a house. So I've given him an agenda. But better buy a house very quickly. Otherwise, you don't even have a house and you are wanting to make the whole world as heaven. Be practical. So slowly I am, directing him, motivating him to more practical things and also ultimate abstract things, esoteric things. But one has to have balance. Bhagwan Krishna saying that Arjuna, those people who have attained knowledge, never underestimate them. They work very, very intelligently and very hard. It's not easy to become a healthy person. Not only healthy at the level of body, but also mind and intellect. It's a great challenge. So it's a very beautiful shloka. He says, Bahu nam janmanamante, jnanavan mam prapadyate. After so many lives together, and lives is not really every life, here every day in, day out. They worked consistently for this. And even they die, if one's failure is there, still they are not bothered. Again, the same application, that same dedication is there. Again, they'll pursue that. One failure doesn't matter. Why don't you learn from failure? Why do you get depressed by failure? Why should failure overwhelm you so much that you become a diseased person? Why don't you draw enough strength from your various kinds of lessons which you have experienced and become a much more stronger, intelligent person. Whether failure or success, handling failure and success is the key to become intelligent person. Not only you need to learn how to handle failures, but more important, you need to learn to how to handle success. Some people, they get success and they are so arrogant, so egoistic that they stop learning. They are in their own fool's paradise. In airs, I am very successful. You call this success? Living in a fool's paradise, that is all. Redefine your definition of success. Getting some money, etc., that is not success. So, Bhagwan says that these people, they were dedicated, focused, intelligent, and year after year, they started hair becoming, white. As we grow old, we become richer. Hairs become silver. The teeth have start getting gold in them. Kidneys, they have precious stones. Gallbladder also very special stones they have. So, whether you are getting old or young, it doesn't matter. But consistently they are pursuing knowledge. Success and failure, in case if it deters you, if it disturbs you, you will never become an intelligent person. Therefore, Bhagavan Krishna, he suggests that Arjuna learn to be a yogi. You know what is a yogi? Yogi is somebody who can retain their equanimity, balance, thoughtfulness under every situation. That is the definition of yogi in Bhagwad Gita. Yogi, it's a very big word. There are so many meanings and definitions of the word yogi. And one of the common prevalent meaning of yogi is the exercises, a package of exercise. Bending exercise, stretching exercise. It's a different kind of exercise. It's physical exercise, different from weights and aerobics and all these kind of things. It's a different package. It's a very good package. So doctors have proved that, yogasanas, they're very good. But that is not the definition of yoga in Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita defines yoga as samatvam yoga uchyate. In case if you get lot of happiness and success, you can retain your balance, thoughtfulness. And know that this is also temporary. The fellow who is glorifying you and respecting you, after the party, the same fellow will going to give you some other lesson. And there are situations which are so, terrible. Failures are there. Depressions are there. I will give you situations. Everyone is getting that quota of problems, sorrows. But some people, they learn from those experiences. They never let that situation go into their hearts. The balance is not disturbed. This is yoga. And those people who became Jnani Bhakta, they are not only Bhakta, but they are Jnani also. They are realized, enlightened souls. Enlightened soul, first of all, they have to practice yoga. God will keep on giving ups and downs to every person. Even, Bhagwan Ram, Krishna, they also had their quota of sorrows and happiness, ups and downs. One was born in jail, prison. Lord Krishna was born in prison. You will feel ashamed to tell your, birthplace. Where are you born? Well, I was born somewhere on the earth only, Can you define and be more specific? That is how his life started. And the moment he was born, he was taken away from his house to somebody else's house. Across the river, there was a village, and there in the village, a child was born, the child was replaced. Krishna was put there, and that girl was brought here. Can there be a more tragic start to a life? And later on, there were so many demons coming and trying to kill the child. But he was smart enough. He was able to handle the situation. But never ever he got depressed. I'm not feeling well, I'm feeling disenthused. I don't like to do anything. Can you take me to the hospital? I want some medicines, antidepressants, because I'm very depressed. He should have been depressed. He should have been taken to some Vaidyaraj. At that time, the doctors were Vaidyas. But Krishna never goes to any Vaidya. Vaidyas used to come to him for greater peace and knowledge. This is the truth of life for anyone. You see the lives of anyone, the first thing which they have is insulation from ups and downs. Just as there is insulation tape on the wire, so also Gyanis have insulation tape. Ups and downs don't bother me. It's not that I am not having my quota of insults, problems, depressions, diseases, or acclamations, honors. Very highly honored at some place. But at the same time, I'm highly insulted at another place. Both these quotas I have. But why bothered with that? Everything is changing. Agama payino nityaha. These things come and go. So first of all, Jnani are not disturbed. And then when they are not disturbed, they are able to conserve their energy, they are able to retain their inspiration and their focus and their goal and keep on pursuing knowledge. This quality is important. This quality because of which they keep on pursuing, always getting good knowledge. And these are the people who go to knowledgeable people for company, for discussions, for teachings, for camps and knowledge and studies. This is very good quality. Go to it, wherever it is possible for you to get good knowledge. Life is too short to get really complete knowledge. You have to be focused and consistent. And one life, was about to finish. They said, doesn't matter, next life I'll continue. Because every person is born again and again. Till the time they attain the ultimate reality. So this is what Bhagwan Krishna is saying. Bahunam janmanamante. After so many lives, one life was no problem. He says, same, kind of dedication, I will continue. So, only people who have such dedication, consistency, focus, inspiration, passion for knowledge, they attain the knowledge. What to talk of Atma-gyan or Brahma-gyan? This is true for anything. Whenever there is a very successful person, you take some appointment. Sir, I have got some questions for you. Can you please spare some time? What made you really successful? And he'll tell you that I always retain my inspiration. I'm always inspired to know the truth of myself or whatever field I'm working in. Inspiration can be of anything. Then you will be a definite success. But in case if your inspiration is punctured, just like the tire of your car, sometimes the tires are punctured. You can't go very far. So also, don't let your mind, your inspiration get punctured. So Bhagwan says that, these are jnanis, are very precious people. And very famous statement in this shloka itself, he says, what is a jnani? Have you ever wondered? What do they know? Jnani means somebody knows something. What do they know? What is something precious which they know? What is their vision? What is their perception? He says that Vasudeva Sarvamiti Samahatma Sudurlava. The second line of the shloka. That everything, whatever there is in the creation, my Shivji alone is standing like that. My Ramji, my Krishna alone is standing in this form of anything which is there in the creation. It's not just a faith, it's just not the belief. It's a direct perception, it's a realization. Anything you see, you can see that as Brahman. That has to be a goal. Any goal has to be very clearly defined and pursued. So you have this goal and, you pursue that goal. And then, you realize whatever goal you have. These fellows, they wanted to know the truth. And to know the truth is not something easy. Every scientist is a humble seeker of truth. When they are breaking atoms, they are diving deep into the atom. And inside atom, they are seeing, electron, proton, neutron, what all things inside. What are they seeking? They're trying to know the truth of nature. Okay, fine. And they have developed by this technology called electronics, because of which electron study was there. What is the power of electron? How do electrons move? Because of that, electronics developed. But they are still going deeper and deeper. They want to know the truth. Where it all started. What is it which is ultimately there, which is uncreated? There has to be something in the creation from which the story began. Was it the Big Bang? Some people, they say, it all started with the Big Bang, Pataka. One great Pataka was there, one great bang was there, and then the creation started. Other scientists saying, you stupid fellow. How can, Big Bang start the whole story? For Big Bang, two things have to be there and they have to come and bang with each other. From where has these two things come? What has banged and then the whole creation started? What was there before Big Bang? But still, it doesn't matter. My theory is failed and there are new theories coming. But I will keep on pursuing. My focus is, and they are dedicating millions and billions of dollars in the laboratories of universities where they are trying to understand the truth. Some people, they've also started studying, Vedanta. And maybe the rishis of ancient India, they knew the truth. And very humbly, they are trying to study all these things. So truth, to know the truth is a great challenge. And here some people, they realize the truth, Arjuna. And you know what is their vision? Everything is inherently divine. And everything is your beloved God standing in front of you and as you. You are also that, and everything is that. I am not saying this. This is what Krishna is saying, Bhagwan is saying, Gita is saying. And it is this knowledge people they are saying. But one thing, I will like to comment on that. Krishna is not the Brahman, the ultimate reality, which he uses the word Vasudeva. That is not rare. But you know what is rare? Samahatma Sudurlabha. Those who know the truth, they are rare. Truth is everything. Truth is all pervasive. Truth is the inherent reality of everything. It is your Atma. It is my Atma. It is the Atma of everything in the creation. So that truth is not very rare. You know what is rare? People who know this truth, they are very rare. Samahatma Sudurlabha Vasudevaha Sarvamiti. So Arjuna, therefore, these knowledgeable people, they are very dear to me. And I am also very dear to them. Both of us, they are in love with each other. And both of us know the other as their own Atma. So very nice section this was. And with this section, this topic is over. But Bhagwan now, Arjuna has a question. When if everything is divinities, everything is so beautiful, everything is God, then why is it everybody is not pursuing that? Only when I come to ashram and I study Gita, then only I come to know about Brahman and Krishna and God. But when I go to any other place in the world, nobody is talking about this. Only you few guys, minority, only you are talking about the knowledge, wisdom, enlightenment, mukti, Krishna, God, consciousness. But why is nobody talking about? I have to spend my time with the world also, The people in the world, they are not bothered about all this knowledge. Why should I believe you and not believe the other people? Why is it that everybody is not pursuing this devotion or knowledge? So that is what, Bhagwan answers in the next shloka. Kamaistaistaihritagyanah prapadyante nyadevatah tam tam niyamamasthaya prakritya niyata swaya. So Bhagavan says the reason is very simple. Most of the people, they don't have a very quiet, open mind. They already have so many desires. Desires for things outside, it will kidnap your mind. And all your energy and resources will only be focused on those worldly goals. Kamaihi taihi taihi hritagyanah. Look at closely anyone. They'll have some desires, some worldly desire. And it is that worldly desire which keeps them on the go, which keeps them on the trip. Always thinking, dreaming, and that is what inspires them. That is what, helps them to live their lives. At least they have some goals, and therefore they continue to live in this life, in spite of all the success and richness which they have earned. Still, people, they always worked. Some of the richest people in the world, they have so much wealth and money, still they are working. Why are you working? You have already so much money. You give me 1% of that, I'll live like a king. But you are running around, always working and working. What is it which is driving you to work? Is it some desire? Please tell me that desire. Maybe I'll also start having that desire. It could be any desire depending upon your mind, your background. But it has to be some desire which keeps you motivated. And when people already have so many desires, then where is the time for God? So that is why, Arjuna, everybody, even though they are told that they'll get so much joy, happiness, fulfillment, security, still they are not motivated. I'll think about it whenever I have time, I will study Gita. Whenever I have time. But today I don't have time. I have got so much work to do. I have to make a living, and therefore, I cannot have time. So it's not a big secret. Why is it that everybody is not pursuing this knowledge? Because they have some other agenda. Guruji, I don't have time, I wanted to come for Gita classes, but I am busy, I don't have time. Busy in what? Busy in your worldly affairs and getting money. Okay, good. But why are you earning money? To become more secure. Have you become secure even after so much money? You're still so much insecure. Still you have the notion that real security will be only got by money. That equation has not been negated till now. You're only obsessed with this notion that greater acquisition of things outside will make me more prosperous and more secure. Think twice. Think again. See around. See people who have already acquired money. Only their locks become bigger and bigger. Their walls become thicker and thicker. And the walls around become higher and higher. So insecure they are. Is money making you secure or more insecure? I don't know, but everybody is doing it, therefore I am also doing it. Well, don't say everybody, because your Krishna is not doing it. Your rishis are not doing it. The great masters, they are not doing it. The enlightened souls, they are not doing it. So don't club everybody together and say that everybody is doing, therefore I am doing. So do you do whatever you do on the basis of, majority votes or intelligent fellows? By majority votes, you only get stupid leaders. You don't get intelligent people. So it is the desires because of which people they are driven, and therefore they are not coming to me. So in this way, he starts this topic, and now we will continue that tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Namah Parvati Har Har Mahadev Narmade Har Bolo Ganga Maiya ki Jai.